Are you feeling overwhelmed, constantly busy, but never quite feeling truly accomplished? Do you find yourself saying yes to every request even when your plate is already overflowing with tasks? If this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Many of us fall into the trap of trying to do it all, believing that saying yes is the path to success and fulfillment. But in reality, constantly chasing after every opportunity leaves us feeling scattered, stressed, and unfulfilled. We end up sacrificing our time, energy, and ultimately, our happiness and well-being. The truth is, trying to do it all is an illusion. It's simply not possible to give our best to everything. And when we try, we end up spreading ourselves too thin. We sacrifice quality for quantity, and in the process we neglect our own well-being. The constant pressure to do more leads to burnout, resentment, and a nagging feeling that we're not living up to our full potential. We tell ourselves that saying yes will lead to more opportunities, but often, it leads to missed opportunities. Opportunities to focus on what truly matters, to nurture our passions, and to live a life that aligns with our values. But if I tell you there's a better way, a way to break free from the tyranny of the unimportant and reclaim your time and energy for what truly matters, this is the power of essentialism. Essentialism isn't about getting more done in less time, it's about investing your time and energy in the things that have the most impact and bring you the most joy. It's about making conscious choices, setting clear boundaries, and having the courage to say no to the good so you can say yes to the great. The first step towards embracing essentialism is to recognize the power of choice. It's about understanding that we are not mere passengers in our lives, but the drivers. Many of us operate under the misconception that we have no choice, that we're obligated to say yes to every request or demand on our time. This belief can lead to a life filled with stress and overwhelm, but the truth is, we always have a choice. We can decide what to focus on and what to let go. Every yes to one thing is an implicit no to something else. This means that every decision we make has a trade-off. When we say yes out of obligation or guilt, we're giving away our power to choose how we spend our most precious resource, our time. This can leave us feeling drained and unfulfilled. To reclaim that power, we need to become more discerning about what we allow into our lives. This means setting clear priorities and boundaries. We need to ask ourselves, is this truly essential to my goals, my values, or my overall well-being? This reflection helps us align our actions with our true desires. If the answer is no, then it's time to politely decline. Saying no can be empowering and liberating. Remember, saying no is not selfish, it's an act of self-preservation. It's about protecting your time and energy. It's about honoring your own needs and priorities so you can show up as the best version of yourself in all areas of your life. Self-care is crucial for maintaining balance. When you start making conscious choices about what to say yes to, you'll find that you have more time and energy for the things that truly matter. This leads to a more meaningful and satisfying life. You'll be more present, more engaged, and more fulfilled in everything you do. Your relationships, work, and personal pursuits will all benefit from this intentional approach. Discerning the essential, identifying your highest point of contribution. Once you've embraced the power of choice, the next step is to discern the essential. This is a crucial step in ensuring that your efforts are directed towards what truly matters. This means identifying the activities, relationships, and pursuits that are most aligned with your values, your goals, and your unique talents. It's about focusing on what brings you the most fulfillment and satisfaction. It's about figuring out where you can make the greatest contribution, both in your personal and professional life. This requires a deep understanding of your strengths and passions. To do this, you need to get clear about your core values. Reflect on what drives you and what you stand for. What's truly important to you? What are the principles that guide your decisions and actions? What do you want to be known for? Consider the impact you want to have on others and the legacy you wish to leave behind. What legacy do you want to leave behind? Think about the long-term effects of your contributions. Once you have a clear understanding of your values, you can start to evaluate your commitments and activities through that lens. This helps in making informed decisions. Ask yourself, does this activity or commitment align with my core values? Does it resonate with what I believe in? Does it move me closer to my goals? Is it a step forward in my personal or professional journey? Does it allow me to utilize my unique skills and talents? Does it make the best use of what I have to offer? If the answer is yes, then it's likely an essential activity worth prioritizing. These are the tasks that deserve your time and energy. If not, it might be time to consider letting it go. Freeing yourself from non-essential tasks can lead to greater focus and productivity. Remember, your time and energy are precious resources. They are finite and should be spent wisely. Don't waste them on things that don't truly matter to you. Prioritize what aligns with your values and goals, and let go of the rest. Eliminating the non-essential, saying no to the good to make room for the great. Now comes the challenging part, eliminating the non-essential. This step is crucial for anyone looking to streamline their life and focus on what truly matters. This is where many people stumble, feeling guilty or hesitant about letting go of commitments, even if they're no longer serving them. It's a common struggle, but one that must be overcome to achieve greater clarity and purpose. The key to eliminating the non-essential is to remember that you're not just saying no to an activity or commitment. You're saying yes to something else, something more important, more fulfilling, or more aligned with your true priorities. This shift in perspective can make all the difference. Start by identifying your minimum viable product, MVP, the bare minimum activities required to achieve your goals in each area of your life. This helps in setting clear boundaries and focusing your efforts. This might mean delegating tasks, outsourcing responsibilities, or even automating certain processes to free up your time, or simply saying no to requests that don't align with your MVP. It's about making conscious choices that serve your long-term vision. Remember, every no frees up time and energy for the things that truly matter. It's a powerful tool for reclaiming your life. It allows you to focus on your highest priorities, to pursue your passions, and to live a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. By saying no to the good, you make room for the great, creating a life that resonates with your deepest values and aspirations. Focus and create routines, building a life designed for your essential priorities. Once you've identified and eliminated the non-essential, it's time to create systems and routines that support your essential priorities. This means designing your environment, your schedule, and your habits to minimize distractions and maximize your focus on what matters most. One effective strategy is to create a buffer zone in your schedule, a block of time each day or week that is dedicated solely to your essential priorities. This could be time for deep work, creative pursuits, or simply relaxing and recharging. Another helpful strategy is to establish routines that support your essential activities. For example, if you've identified exercise as an essential priority, schedule it into your day like any other important appointment. By creating routines and systems, you'll be less likely to get sidetracked by distractions, and more likely to make consistent progress on your most important goals. The power of small progress. Achieving remarkable results through consistent action. The final piece of the essentialism puzzle is embracing the power of small progress. Many of us fall into the trap of believing that we need to make big, sweeping changes to see results. But the truth is, lasting change is often the result of small, consistent actions taken over time. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life overnight, focus on making small, incremental improvements in the areas that matter most. This could be as simple as dedicating 15 minutes each day to a personal project, reading for 30 minutes before bed, or going for a 20-minute walk during your lunch break. The key is to be consistent. Small actions taken consistently over time compound into remarkable results. Don't underestimate the power of small wins. They build momentum, boost your confidence, and keep you moving forward on your essentialism journey. Essentialism, a journey of continuous improvement and fulfillment. Essentialism is not a one-time destination. It's a continuous journey of self-discovery, refinement, and growth. As your life evolves and your priorities shift, you'll need to revisit your essential activities and commitments, letting go of what no longer serves you, and making room for new opportunities that align with your evolving values and goals. The key is to stay connected to your why, the reason behind your desire to live a more essential life. When you have a clear sense of purpose, it's easier to make difficult choices, to set boundaries, and to stay focused on what truly matters. So, embrace the power of essentialism. Start living your most meaningful life. In a world that constantly demands more, essentialism offers a path to freedom, clarity, and fulfillment. By embracing the power of choice, discerning the essential, eliminating the non-essential, focusing on what matters, and celebrating small wins, you can create a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. So I urge you to start your essentialism journey today. Take a moment to reflect on your values, your goals, and your priorities. Identify the essential activities that bring you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. Then, have the courage to say no to the rest. Remember, You are in control of your time and energy. Choose to invest them wisely in the things that truly matter. Join the Essentialism movement. If you found these insights valuable, I invite you to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content on essentialism, productivity, and living a more intentional life. Let's create a movement of individuals committed to living with purpose, intention, and impact. Together, we can make a difference.